Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast tonight. It's a little late here, but I just have to do this. Today's date is 3rd, the 25th of 2025. And as I welcome you to this broadcast, one thing is certain, that most Nigerians know how uncivilized our leaders are. Our Senate is full of, majority of them I consider baboons. Yeah. Because if you're familiar with the behaviors of baboons, when you look at these people, you see the same thing. Bunch of baboons. You can't even tame them. Put them in a cage, they still get violent in a cage. You know, all the abuses, all the poor decisions that they have made, and the breaking and twisting of our constitution to their favor is gradually coming to light. You know, behavior, as we say, is just like a smoke screen. Nobody, once he's smoking, you see, everyone sees that he's smoking. You can't hide it. You know, majority of our senators have no business being in that position. That brings me to the discussion tonight. Madam Obi, Dr. Obi Ekwesili, an illustrious daughter and a citizen of Nigeria, known worldwide, not only for her intelligence, but her contribution to humanity and economic growth of not just Nigeria, but Africa and the world in general, was verbally assaulted publicly in camera today. A woman of that caliber was assaulted by one thug who happens to be a senator. They call him the Senator Chief Whip. Twice he was on Arise TV. The first time was when he told the world that Senator Natasha had 6 children from 6 different men. The second time he was on that TV station was when he told Nigerians that he drove in the senator's car with Natasha. We all know, everyone know about the sex allegation against the Senate president, which they've been trying to sweep under the carpet, but they haven't been able to do that. In as much as they don't want this investigation, it's still going to happen. It's still going to take place because Nigerians need to know the truth. An average Nigerian girl must have gone through series of sexual harassment. As unbelievable as it may sound, it is the gospel truth. Talk to any girl that have gone to the universities. Talk to any girl that have gone through high school. And talk to even these ones in primary schools. They all face the same sexual abuse and harassment on a daily basis. It's not normal. And it's never going to be normal. And so, this is a serving senator that it happened to. And she brought it up. As I speak to you this evening, she's on suspension for 6 months. We talked about her a few weeks ago. And the committee, it took a while to get a committee set up for them to discuss, look into her allegations. I have a video here of that committee first meeting and what took place. The good thing that came out of this video and out of this meeting is we've been talking. So many Nigerians have been speaking up. Now the world, especially UN, is going to see exactly the extent and the gravity of abuse going on, being perpetrated by the so-called senators who think they have the power just because they're lawmakers. You can break the law, twist the law, swing it whichever way you want, and you get away with it. Let's watch this video, please.
Look like a dog. Look at you. Food at 70. Food at 70. I take exception to a senator. Why are you talking to me like that? You are a disgrace to the Senate. You are an insult to womanhood. You are an insult to womanhood. And you are here to tell the world that you have not changed. You cannot violate. You are here to tell the world you have not changed. You are. At 70, you have not changed. You are a scoundrel. I will not take it. So insult. That is why you can never be here. People like you can never be here. People like you can never be here. How can you be? Not a hooligan. You are a hooligan. You are a hooligan. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Chairman of the committee. Chairman of the committee. I will here to keep my mouth shut. Who are you to say so? Chairman. Who are you to Chairman of the
You see the people representing you. You hear the man talking.
Mr. Chairman, sir. Mr. Chairman, sir. Mr. Chairman. Chairman of the committee. Chairman of the committee. Mr. Chairman. Chairman of the committee. Chairman of the committee. Until when we read that the rule of this house and that constitution, that's when we can say that we have fair hearing and justice in this regard. In this regard, what the petitioner had said is that based on that press briefing, whether it was before Natasha was sent out of the National Assembly or not, gives an impression that the chairman of the committee has a particular understanding of this issue and could be said to be biased, on that issue with due respect, sir. And that is what my client is raising. Now, my client had raised one more point, that in the petition that he had put before you, sir, that the petition had said is going to bring the principal witness, Senator Natasha, as one of the witnesses to speak on this issue. And we are aware that the Senate had made a decision on where she can come and where she cannot come. And so that is why we are saying we are ready to proceed. An oath has been taken. We have our witnesses ready. And the principal witness is Senator Natasha. So we don't also want people to go ahead and think that we deliberately came here, we have been called on serious. We have been called serious, there's some names here, that we deliberately came here to come and stalemate here. No, that is not our intention. Our intention is that if we are going to proceed, we think the chair of the committee should please step down from this conversation to allow for fairness and justice in accordance with the constitution of this country. Because we can give evidence, Premium Times, March 5th, Arise, it was also recorded. We have several documentary evidence to show that at the point in time, the chair had said, dead or an arrival, she has no case to answer, and other things, sir. Thank you very much.
Council, thank you very much.
But let me tell you, and I use the word dead or arrival, that case that came before us, the first petition that came, is not this petition. That petition was signed by distinguished Senator Natasha. Contrary to our rules, you cannot sign your own petition. 2, the petition that came before us did not even have an address. Contrary to our rules, that petition shouldn't have been entertained. Because you are a learned counsel, submit a case, submit your own petition to court, and don't sign it. They will throw it out. Whether you use the word dead on arrival or not, they will throw it out. We are lawyers here, so we understand that. In any case, from the position that I can see you are taking, it means the whole Senate is biased. Because the whole Senate witnessed what happened on the floor. They witnessed it. And so, I don't know what other committee you're going to now constitute that is not aware of what has been going on. 2, learned respondent has just told us, and I'm sure you have the case file and index number in front of you, that this matter is before a law court. And I will address that. I will address that by our rule book, which says order 47. And I will read on record. Senate should not receive or deliberate on any matter to which actions are pending in any court of law. Senate should not receive or deliberate on any matter to which actions are pending in any court of law. This is our rule book, Senate Standing Orders 2023 as amended. And I'm glad you said you have had the opportunity to read this rule book. Therefore, based on 2 things. 1, the petitioner said he will not speak to his petition because the Senate is biased, or I'm biased, or the committee is biased. 2, the respondent has just told us, and the papers are before you, that this case is before a competent court of law. Therefore, this committee will allow a court of law that will not be biased to handle this matter. Therefore, this matter is closed here at the Senate and is adjourned.
When they tell you, go to court, it means a different thing in Nigeria. Every Nigerian understand when they tell you, when they make that statement, go to court. It's not the same thing as it is here in the US. You will never get justice. Even when it's glary, very transparent. The truth is glaring right there on your face. you never get justice in Nigeria if you're not one of them. Nigerians are complaining of the economic hardship in the country. Tell me, with this set of people that you have, do they look like somebody who have the capacity to make economic policies that will improve the economy of a nation? Do they look or sound like somebody who has that capacity or ability to do so? Ever since I was born, the very worst of us have been the ones leading us. That's the senator, the Senate chief whip, trying to hit Ekwesili on camera. Very unstable human being. You know, what's the difference between this man's behavior, between this man and Asari Dokubo? What's the difference between this man and MC Oluomo? What is the difference between this man and Tony Kabaka in Edo State? The likes of Jared Telebe, Abel Stone, no more less. What's his name again? There's this other one they call Shaba. So what that means is when this set of individuals muzzle their way, get in office, these are the type of people we're going to continue to have. And you expect the economy to move forward. You expect things to get better. You never expect something perfect from an imperfect person. You cannot give what you don't have. Yes. Common sense, this Senate chief whip hasn't gotten any. Now we see how he got there. Who in their right senses will vote in a man like this to go and represent them? No, Nigerians will know how he got there. Rig your way through, muzzle your way through, and you become a nuisance to the whole nation. But guess what? My joy is that thing that you people have hidden all these years. Natasha has gone to the UN to complain. The UN is watching. And now you have you people, this set of irresponsible men on kaftan. Yeah, because what they do, when they want to hide stupidity, you can't buy dignity wearing a kaftan or a suit. Because there are people who have eyes to see. Whatever you're putting on, try to hide under it, buy dignity. When you, as soon as you open your mouth, we know who you are. Empty vessel. A thug and group of thugs acting and representing us. Baboons. Something years of independence and nothing to show. And they keep saying democracy is still very young. Still very young. Really? What's the lifespan in Nigeria? If you don't know what to do, don't go in there. It's as simple as that. If you don't know what to do, don't go in there. If you don't have what it takes, don't go in there. I am coming to serve you. That was what Tinubu told us. Although everybody knew he was lying. They all go in there to steal. Dr. Obi Ekwesili, I'm going to congratulate you today for showing, for representing your person. You have been with world leaders, people that matters worldwide, presidents all over the world, people who make policies, effective policies. And here, this vagabond, Nwenboyi, begging to be recognized as a senator. You're a vagabond. Your cheap ass, you don't fry your cheap ass today. You wanted to be famous, now you're famous. That recognition that you wanted, you've gotten it. The world knows you now. The biggest fool on the planet. And on this note, I say, thank you everyone for watching. Let's continue to hope and pray that things get better. God bless every one of us. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Good night from here.